people coming from everywhere. I dealt with G Unit. I dealt with Universal. I dealt with Priority. I dealt with Death Row. Nigga, I had Suge Knight on my block. I had DMX on my block. I just dealt with a lot of shit. I was always seemed like I'm fucking 6 degrees separated from where I need to be.
On the arch with Phat, and today we got the name, you know, one of St. Louis legends in the house,
West Side,
Mr. Kenny Knox.
What's up with it, bro?
What's going on? You know, we gonna get ghetto on this one, baby.
No.
Hey, so man, what the name come from?
What name?
Kenny Knox.
My birth certificate, It's my name, nigga.
I knew that. I just wanted you to, you know, set that record straight.
Yeah,
you know, for a lot of the people.
That's a good question because people think it's made up for something.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, that's my name, man. My government, you know.
Yeah, get that record straight.
You ain't gonna mix me up with Pookie and them.
You know.
Kenny Knox, nigga.
Just automatic concrete.
So you were born and raised here in St. Louis?
Yes, sir. All my life.
West side of St. Louis.
Nah, I mean that's where I landed.
Well, I see you repping West.
Yeah, I grew up on the north side.
Oh, okay.
My family come from the north side. My family and my mama, they come from the Pruitt-Idaho.
Okay.
They ended up at like Margaret and Newstead. Stayed there till I was from born to about 10, and then moved to the Blue Mile. Stayed there about 18. Well, till I was about 18 or 19, then I moved to the west. On Maple Avenue with my family.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's where I've been ever since, pretty much.
What high school did you go to?
Fucked up Riverview Gardens.
Oh, you went to Riverview. Okay.
Yeah, but
man, you know I tried to put myself in Riverview back in 98.
Back in 98?
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's back when it was fucked up. Riverview was fucked up.
It was 97 actually.
Riverview was a gang high school when I was there. It was all on like gang list and shit. Got Castle Point shooting at Moline Acres, Sun Valley shooting at Castle Point. It was crazy ass county shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't belong, I left.
Okay, well, you know, I always ask everybody what high school they go to.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
I went there long.
I know how they do it in St. Louis with the repping their high schools.
Right.
You know. Did you graduate?
No. I left. As soon as I got there, I left. Never went back. Never went back to school, period.
And what age was it that you left school?
I left school, so I mean, just being real, as a freshman, I'm doing dumbass shit. Get reclassified, I gotta do freshman year over again in the street tripping and shit.
It probably was a whole generation.
Man, so then the fucking I don't know how I used to get in trouble. So I wasn't popular nothing at all, but I always was in fucking trouble. So it ended up to where I had like 64 days of ISS, right? And I was like, fuck this shit, I'm not going back.
Okay.
And I never went back to school. I've been in the street ever since, never back.
So leave school, hit the streets.
Stay in school, y'all.
Tell me one more time.
Stay in school. Don't be a dumbass, stay in school. You know? But yeah, left school, hit the streets. Been in the street.
Okay, hit the school, leave school, hit the streets.
Mm-hmm.
At what age do you say, man, I'm finna just fuck with this music?
Music has been in me since forever. Like, I had my first little published poem, I think I was 5. I've been writing forever. So, once the fucking, what was it? I say around the LL Cool J time, the I'm Bad time. That turned me on to music, you know what I'm saying? I thought that shit looked good and shit. I'm like, okay. And then I used to read certain books. There was this one book called Where the Sidewalk Ends. This dude named Shel Silverstein or whatever. He had a book called Where the Sidewalk Ends, and he had one called A Light in the Attic or some shit. To me, them was just books of raps, you know what I'm saying? I went through the motherfuckers that kind of taught me how to write poetry and raps and shit. I've been writing since I was 10, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, like really writing.
So you don't mind writing, though?
I am a writer. I'm not a rapper, for real. I'm a writer. I'm a content creator. That's what I am.
Okay, so, okay.
It took me a long time to learn that I really ain't a rapper. I can rap if I want to, because there's content that I create, you know what I'm saying?
So it's not limited to just music. You can move.
At first, I just thought music was gonna save my life. And everything was a song. Everything came to me, nigga, a song. I can make a song out of any fucking thing. I could write to 100 tracks I don't feel like writing to. It's just in me. I'm possessed with this shit.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. So at what? So music always been that. But at what age you probably started writing songs as the artist Kenny Knox?
I would say 19 or 20.
Okay.
That's when I started doing this seriously. Because I was hanging around people that was doing it seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. You remember that first song you recorded?
First song I ever recorded? Yeah. There used to be this nigga here named KD Kill 'Em Dead from like the Horseshoe. Greatest fucking producer you would ever fucking meet, bro. He had like 700 tracks when he died. This nigga died in like 97. That's how long I've been doing fucking music. You know what I'm saying? It was like 97 when he passed away. But yeah, he got me to doing it because he was seriously he was fucking with record labels and people heard that was doing shit. And I got with him and just started killing tracks. Saying I had a knack for it. I think the song was called 781 Down or some shit.
The name of the first track. That was
781 Down. Man down that shit.
You know.
Yeah, buddy.
And we know you got hundreds of tracks since then.
Definitely, literally.
So, doing music, you was still in the streets when you first started doing music?
I've been in the street officially. I was an abandoned child. So don't nobody cry for me. I was living with my mom at 15. Left doing music with somebody, actually. Came home and she was gone. From then on, I was in the street. You know? She moved to a different state and shit. And decided to leave me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What the fuck it is.
So it was kind of rough, I guess, growing up. You know, how did you, make a way?
I lived in the senior citizen building in the Blue Mile. And like the Blue Mile had them 4 towers, right?
Yeah.
2 of the towers was for, one of the towers was for senior citizen and one of the towers was for people with kind of disabilities and crackheads and all that shit. So I started living with my grandma in like for the senior tower.
Okay.
And it was so many older people in that building that needed shit, man. I kept money in that building. I ain't have to leave that building. Motherfuckers want the trash taken out, go get me a soda, blah, blah. I made $100 a day in that motherfucker.
Okay.
And then the same motherfuckers that I was doing that for me found out they smoking crack and shit.
Okay.
From there, that's me.
Okay.
Finny Kenny.
Before I took in, I guess, the street pharmaceutical.
You know,
avenue. Which many of us did.
all of us did that shit. It didn't work for nobody, not for real. That shit's some bullshit, bro.
It was a trap, man. We just found it out.
It was a trap.
Yeah.
Definitely was a trap.
Yeah, they got us with that one, man.
Minimum fucking wage, bro.
So, boy, you start making music, man. You getting the buzz in the street. It's taking off. How was it that you? Because you had I know one of your most famous songs was that Get Ghetto. You know, it was on the radio. They used to play it all the time. You know, it smash hit. How was it? How did you go about getting that song to the radio? Was it that it was just that hot in the streets, or?
Man, that song, Coco had that track. It turned out that some niggas in Florida did the track too with Jeezy or something. And I did the song and I did the video for it. And a lot of shit went on the internet when we didn't even really know about no internet. This was a long time ago. This was when did Giggle come out? Fucking what, 09? But them niggas started tripping about the song or whatever, want to beef about it. The song get a little big. Coco we took the song to, I think it was DJ Chaos is the first person to ever play that song. It was DJ Chaos and DJ Snow. We went there, they listened to the song, we did a little interview, and on the way riding out, the song was playing. I felt like a motherfucking man. I felt like I accomplished something that day, boy.
Okay.
On the radio, motherfucker.
Okay, I can dig.
Yeah, buddy.
I can dig. So what was like, you get back to the neighborhood, before you get back to, did you call anybody when you heard the song playing?
No, everybody called me. That's what everybody called me.
So when you get back on the block, you know, how was the tension, like the love from everybody coming from having that song?
It was always love. Like I say, I ended up on the west side on Maple. After I was grown for real, my family from over that way. And everybody accepted me. I became family on the block. They supported everything I did. The niggas on Maple is a big reason of why I am who I am. Because we used to go places and boy, I'm talking about fuck shit up. And not even on purpose. I'm just talking about show up and they know that's them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they help build the so-called legend of Kenny Knox.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But yeah, everybody love that shit. We got women coming through because they know I'm on the block. Song coming, man. It's motherfucking chicks riding around the block waiting for the song to come on so they can come look at me. Oh, it's Kenny Knox. That shit felt big dog shit, bro.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
But
so at the time, I'm assuming, man, you had to have labels reaching out to you.
at that time, I ended up signing with Basement Beats.
And Basement Beats, them have been the guys who
Basement Beats, yeah, they do a lot of Nelly shit. They responsible for like I Am Number One, shit, Shake Your Tail Feather. There's a lot. There's a whole bunch of shit. They did a whole bunch of hit songs. They're responsible for selling 30 million records.
Okay.
They can say that. Grammys, and they sold 30 million records.
So, how was it like signing with Basement Beats? What was that like?
Everything was cool, kind of, until I signed. I kind of don't like telling the story because me and Coco, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coco Basement Beats. That's like my fucking brother, whatever. But during that time, I didn't want to sign with nobody. It was a whole bunch of people I could have signed with and got a little money from, whatever. But I wanted to be my own entity. I knew it was more money in me doing my own shit, recording my own shit, and then I hook up with Basement Beats as a partner in it. You know what I'm saying? We discussed that in like January of fucking 08, 07, some shit back then. And then I turned down the contract because it was an artist contract. Now, it's like the best contract you could ever get because ain't nobody around here ever got a 50-50 contract. My contract was for 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Splitting everything down the middle. As an artist. Now, looking at it in hindsight, it was like, I don't even know what the fuck I was tripping off of. You know what I'm saying? I should have just took that and let the piece go. But we revisited like in June, May or June or something. And had a signing party. I thought this was going to be it, the partnership agreement between us. And when it came down to it, I never took the contract nowhere to get it looked at. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the front of that motherfucker. It said Kenny Knox Game Band Entertainment, blah, 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 Basement Beats, 50-50, blah, blah. That's what it said on the cover of this thick motherfucker. So I'm thinking this is what we talked about. Yeah. It turns out it's pretty much just the same contract, again, that they bought me. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I just say on some confusion. You know what I'm saying? Miscommunication. You know what I'm saying? I guess they lawyers worded it different or something. Bottom line, I ended up finding out I was their artist because Todd Butterfield, he had the bangers going on. Ain't no bitching me going hard, run up, get done up, all that shit. So I'm super, I'm getting big in the street. He called me, want to give me $50 cash just to come sign with him, do music with them, and kind of be a leader for his groups. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, nigga, I needed that 50 grand. I was gonna take it because I knew that was gonna open up the doors for more shit. And it turns out I couldn't take it because I'm signed to Basement Beats. Wally at Basement Beats heard about it and he ended up calling, telling them, nah, Kenny is our artist, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling Tyler, I ain't nobody artist, blah, blah, blah. And that's how I found out I was their artist.
Yeah.
Always check your contracts. Always. Always check your contract. Always get your own lawyer. You know what I'm saying? They lawyer was looking out for them, and I can't blame them for that. But they lawyer was looking out for them, not me. You know what I'm saying? Even though still they bought me a 50-50 contract. We got through all of that shit. We bumped heads, went through a whole bunch of bullshit, and I ended up leaving Basement Beats because of that situation. But we remained cool.
Let you out the contract, like.
After a while, after some, pulling back and forth, they let me out the contract.
Okay.
I mean, they was gonna have to let me out the contract, bro. They have to let me out the contract. It was just better for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So you get out the contract with Basement Beats.
Get out the contract with Basement Beats and start doing my own shit. I started recording my own music, but at the same time, I'm still on the block. I'm still on Maple. There's still all this shit going on, and it was like kind of right after I got shot. After I got shot up and shit. There was just a bunch of shit going on. People coming from everywhere. I dealt with G-Unit. I dealt with Universal. I dealt with Priority. I dealt with Death Row. Nigga, I had Suge Knight on my block. I had DMX on my block. I just dealt with a lot of shit. I was always seemed like I'm fucking 6 degrees separated from where I need to be. I'm surrounded by all these fucking people, but I can't get in the door where I need to be. Everybody offering me bullshit contracts and all this shit. I've turned down contracts. I'm known for turning down some bullshit contracts, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no 360 fucking deals, none of that bullshit, bro. Fuck that. I'm not.
Yeah, smart man.
Yeah, buddy.
So you're doing your own thing, recording your own music, then turn down all these contracts. They got the show, we got 314 Day.
What about 314
You performed there before?
314 Day, I've never performed at a 314 Day. I've been a part of some 314 Day events, but last year was like the biggest performance 314 Day type shit. And no, I didn't perform.
Why do you think it is that they are blocking you? I'm gonna say blocking. That's my word. I'm you.
Right.
From performing, because you should be there.
Definitely. The song "Get Ghetto" is like etched in St. Louis culture.
Exactly.
That's one of the streetest songs out this motherfucker. Everybody know it. People from not here know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I came up with all kind of reasons in my head why they ain't fuck with me for that. Maybe a motherfucker just forgot to call me. I don't know. Maybe a motherfucker forgot about me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, Young Dip created 314 Day.
Okay.
That shit last year, that was not Young Dip's 314 Day.
Okay.
That was somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it was a success. I love being there. But at the same motherfucking time, I'm sitting there in the middle of 1,000 people, got a table in front of the Jumbotron, watching motherfuckers perform. And I felt kind of like a ghost and shit, because how you gonna have this song not up there?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, okay, maybe I fucked up Dude Club before or something with my people or something, or just anything. I'm wondering any fucking thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe it's people on the show don't want me on the show at the same time or something. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But it was just real weird to me.
Okay.
I couldn't get in the front door. They tried to charge me $1.50. I'm at the side door with Coco. 30 million sold. Grammys. We drink out his Grammy cup and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They won't let and they performing his music on the stage with the same lunatics and shit. They won't let this man in this fucking door. Why? That's weird as fuck to me, bro. They're like, all right, man, y'all can come in and give me 150. Who the fuck playing with me? You know what I'm saying? That's why. And the crazy thing is, this has been a big fucking deal ever since 314 Day. And I'm trying to make it be like on some, I don't want to seem like I care too much about the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, it was just weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Knowing that DJ Cudi, he the DJ up there, and he is motherfucker, he was an asset in getting Get Ghetto spun. He was the next motherfucker spinning it. DJ Snow spinning it. You know what I'm saying? How is this DJ up here? And I know he gotta have something to do with these songs being put together for this show.
Yeah.
How am I not up there? And I don't feel like it was him. I don't know, bro. But it just made me be like, fuck it, I'll just show up again. See what
You think St. Louis got like gatekeepers?
Man, St. Louis is a cliquish ass place. And if you rub somebody the wrong way, they will stay the fuck away from you. Which I don't give a fuck about nobody staying away from me because I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when just like shit like 314 a day, as an artist, I want to celebrate and perform with the rest of the people in my city. Especially people. Songs like Get Ghetto kind of broke the mold for St. Louis, nigga. Back then, you got Life is Like a Whirlwind. You got the All-Stars. All that music came about in the same little era.
Yeah.
So none of that music should have been left off of there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? None of that music. The crazy fucking thing is, today, you know how long ago that was? It's 2024. We talking about music from fucking maybe 08 to 2011. That was that St. Louis era of music. Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is, the show wouldn't have been shit if that era people wasn't on that stage. Because you don't know none of this new shit. Yeah. You don't know none of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was really weird to me.
Yeah.
It was weird as fuck. I don't know, man.
So you say you went and had a little meeting, an interview, and by the time you left the radio station, they were bumping the song.
They was bumping the motherfucking song.
Man.
And Get Ghetto was born.
Because it seems like it's just so hard to get them to just spin local music. You know, it don't matter what type
Back
of
then, they was spinning all local music.
Yeah.
Back then, they was breaking shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But it's like we ain't had that again, I guess.
I know, it's just different now. It's different now. The last for real album I put out, bro, was damn near 10 years ago. And it's for some reason, lately it's been a resurgence in the Kenny Knox shit. It's been a lot of people wondering what I'm doing, what music, and we still want your music, bro. What you got going on? Yeah. And in this last 10 years, after I dropped that 3-Pac shit in 2013 or 14 or whatever, I did that right when shit was switching over from the street and CDs to internet. I leave Coco and them. I do the 3-Pac shit with 714 with Ty Butterfield and them. You know what I'm saying? We paid like $8,000 for that album, Fat Buddha, bro. To me, the album didn't sound right. It sounded like a rock and roll mix or some shit, but it did numbers in the street though. Yeah. It did numbers in the fucking street.
So, Uproar in Nellyville.
Boy, digging up some shit.
I actually was at that show. I was at that show. It was pretty packed too, man. It looked like, I guess, a success.
Yeah, I think he took that wrong.
How did that come about?
What the fuck was that called? What was it called? It was called Uprising in Nellyville.
Uprising in Nellyville.
Alright, so where that came from, every fucking interview it seemed like I'm talking about Nelly or bashing him, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I respect the shit out of the dude and what he did so far. But back then, being a rapper, you want motherfuckers to be on what kind of music you making or whatever. A lot of people, I'm talking about from the time Bros jumped out the window with Down Down Baby or whatever, a lot of niggas from St. Louis was street ass niggas doing street ass music. Nelly's music in they camp, they straight created this little fucking, that wasn't St. Louis music. They created a Nelly, you know what I'm saying? And we can't knock them for that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, me being an artist back then, I admitted I was a fucking hater. I wanted people to say, I want people to hear St. Louis music as some fucking street music. Or I thought I could do it better or something. Just on some rapper ego shit, you know what I'm saying? It builds up and it builds up. And 2013 come and I do the Uprising in Nellyville show. It was the rumors. Yeah, Nelly was on the radio. He said ain't shit in St. Louis. I know y'all done heard that. That wasn't just me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no artists in St. Louis. We the only artists in St. Louis. And all that shit builds up. And I'm in St. Louis trying to make it out this motherfucker. And I got a gang of other artists feel the same way. And that's where the uprising in Nellyville came from. But if we went on to complete that film, you know, that's supposed to be a movie. Okay. If we went on to complete that film, I was definitely gonna speak on what I felt about Nelly at that point. We called it Uprising in Nellyville because that was the fuck St. Louis was. To everybody out, it's Nellyville. This ain't St. Louis, it's Nellyville. Yeah. That means every rapper gonna sing like him, talk like him, and look like him. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what I was definitely gonna make known in 2013 after I got older and knew that nigga was an artist. He was a great ass artist. He still is a great ass artist. But at that time, bro got on, he was just trying to hold his own fucking spot. He did make motherfuckers start looking at St. Louis, but he wasn't supposed to take nobody with him. None of that bullshit everybody be on. He ain't never did nothing for nobody. That's some bullshit. When you become an artist like that and you get that big, you trying to hold on to that big. You know what I'm saying? And people needed to know that. People need to stop hating on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to say, I was a hater motherfucker, and that's just how it is. Rap is competitive. It's a competitive ass sport. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want people to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, St. Louis ain't no, we don't rally around shit.
For real.
You know,
but everybody did rally around that Lavity for that video shoot.
And when he first got signed and came back to the fucking spotlight of the boss or whatever the fuck that was, nigga, it was like 3,000 people out there in the daytime. Yeah. I was out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's the first dude that made people look at St. Louis. We wasn't shit, bro. Yeah. Wasn't nobody tripping off of us.
He was eager to get that spotlight.
Yeah, and he got it.
Yeah.
He did that shit.
Yes, sir.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I ain't got no problem, bro. I think you're a good businessman. He's still around. He's still on TV. He's still doing music. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock an artist like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock that shit.
Yeah, longevity.
You got the longevity shit going, for sure.
When you come back, boom, we got Kenny Knox back in the street, you know, back at the music. And we heard you sign with Flatline Records.
Moving on to present day right now, yes. Right now, today.
Okay, you guys heard that from the horse's mouth himself.
Yeah, I'm definitely fucking with Flatline. We just did our first, company song together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Can I say the name of it? Stripping and Trapping is the name of the song. Hey. That motherfucker bang too. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we just did that today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I done already filmed the motherfucking commercial. Welcome me to the company. And letting people know that I'm finna rock this Flatline shit. Got an album coming out, most likely in the spring, called Reactivated. Kenny Knox Reactivated.
Okay.
So that's gonna be the name of the album.
Okay.
And I know I'm definitely gonna have some features with my Flatline family. I got some other people who I fuck with. And yeah, man, I'm just ready to work now. I done been through it all. I done been through a lot. It ain't a lot of artists that's been out here as long as me that can still do it like I still do it. You know what I'm saying? I can still stand up with the best of them. My son, a rapper, he doing big fucking numbers. He drop a 30-second IG video. That motherfucker do 40 grand a day. Like, he bigger than me. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? He got that shit in him. And he got that shit. He's like I was if I would have had the internet. That's exactly what, and every day watching him, it makes me keep going. You know what I'm saying? It makes me keep going. His little partners and people think I'm some kind of legend around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that helps.
To a lot of underground artists, you know, reaching heights to, you know, have a song being regularly spent on the radio, to being in conferences and talks, deals with multiple record labels, you know, that's their dream out there in the underground. You know what I'm saying? And you've witnessed that to being able to be able to tell it from an experience. You know what I'm saying?
I've definitely.
You know, that's what they trying to get to where you already been. So, of course, you know,
definitely.
They got a lot of respect for you in this underground world. You know, and then with you being a street dude, that just, you know, play only for the better in St. Louis, because you know how St. Louis is.
I'm definitely a St. Louis nigga. It is what it is. Exactly. I'm definitely a St. Louis nigga. I've been in these streets all my life, boy. Fuck with everybody.
with you and Whit hooking up, cause you know we're the street dude too. You know, so me personally, I think it's a good look, man, on both sides. You know
Definitely
what I'm saying?
a good
I think
look.
it's beneficial on both sides. I'm just eager to see the success that comes with it, cause I know it's coming.
Man, me too.
You know?
I feel it's coming. I
Yeah.
definitely do. I got to a point where I had to build a new team, and this is the perfect place to start. You know?
So how did that come about? You and Whit hooking up?
I mean, I've been knowing him forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started rapping, he the first motherfucker I knew that had a record label. You know what I'm saying? Honeycomb Records or whatever. He had a record label, and that shit used to be hella inspiring to me, to see them posters and all that shit, to see the building and all that. I'm like, yeah, we got a fucking record label. You know what I'm saying? So his work and his work ethic has all, from the beginning of my career when he don't even know me or knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
That's somebody that inspired me to keep going. Then I actually run into him and meet him. You know what I'm saying? And I done known him for the last 10, 15 fucking years or whatever. And we always talked about doing music and doing what we do, but I was just always tied up into some other shit. So I go do a podcast, and Pep was there. And he just mentioned a nigga name, and boy, it's like somebody slapped the fuck out of me. I'm like, for real, I've been looking. Nah, for real, I've been straight looking for who is the best partner for me to partner up with. Who should I go talk to about this shit? And when he said Whitney, I'm like, damn, I forgot all about bro. I didn't think he really still doing this shit. And here he is, he got hella videos, new artists, they doing their thing. Young artists with videos, studio time, all the shit that's needed to break through. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. But yeah, man, we finna do this shit like I ain't did it before. I feel like on this label, I will have the freedom to be me.
Yeah.
I had the freedom to stay real. I've been through a lot of motherfuckers that tried to shut me up for a long time. But it took a long time trying to reinvent myself, and that was the wrong thing to do. I should have stayed to who I was. And it took me about 9 years to understand that. I should have stayed Kenny Knox. Stop trying to be with others. I went through my political phase. I'm making Mike Brown songs and motherfucking. It just got crazy. I just started getting away from. But it do that when you get older. You start caring about different shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit start touching you a little differently, and that's what it do to your music. So, like I said, it wasn't a waste of time. But I know now I should have stayed the Kenny Knox that I started off with. I'm still a nigga. I just moved off of Maple, I swear to God, a month ago. I just moved off of Maple, nigga. Yeah. And moved on to another, I ain't finna tell motherfuckers where I live, and moved to a different spot that's been fucked up for 30 years. I'm the man.
Basically another Maple.
I'm another Maple.
Yeah.
But it's cleared out, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? And it's big as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just spent too much time trying to reinvent myself. Spent too much time letting life get to me instead of creating content. Yeah, and that's what needs to be. If you're an artist, keep creating your content, man. For real.
Enough of beating yourself up, cause we, you know.
All that bullshit. You got people around you mad at you because they ain't fucking rich, because they thought you would have been rich by now. I done been through all that bullshit, bro. That shit crazy, the motherfucker. People you think got your back really trying to tear you the fuck down behind your back. And then be in your face like it's cool, like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, I know I'm Kenny Knox. Motherfuckers don't tell me what the fuck you said.
Yeah, we definitely glad to have you back at it, man.
I'm glad to be back, bro.
Glad
to be back.
Bring some of that.
This flatline, bitch.
They good street. They good street.
You're gonna hear a lot of that. You're gonna hear a lot of that.
Flatline.
I like that.
Yeah. All right, so.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Man, with the motherfucking master plan.
Alright, so
I think my shit went out. Yep. KP.
if the people wanted to go follow you,
Oh, I got one.
where would they go follow you at?
You can follow me on IG at West St. Knox, spell it out WSTSAINT, Knox, KNOX. Facebook, I fuck around with Facebook a lot.
Okay.
Fuck around with IG a lot. And then there's more platforms and more sites to come.
Okay.
right now, like I just said, I am not reinventing myself, but I am rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely finna see me in a lot of places you ain't seen me before. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna put this Instagram to motherfucking work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna put this studio to work. I'm finna put Flatline Records. We finna gang around this motherfucker.
That's right.
For real.
That's
And
right.
wake up the city.
That's right.
That's the plan. That's what I'm on.
Yeah, so y'all heard it right there from the horse's mouth. You know, 2024. So with the 314 day coming up, you think they might reach out to you and try?
Oh man, I don't know. I think I might now I'm bitching and complaining about it. They probably really don't want to fuck with me. Think I'm on some bullshit. But I'm not really on no kind of bullshit. I mean, I understand that type of shit. I would definitely, wherever 314 Day is being held, I'm going to be there, whether I'm on the stage or not. I fuck with all them artists, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go support them. To me, it ain't no other day. I wish 314 Day need to be every Friday or some shit. They need a 314 Friday around this motherfucker.
Hey.
That's the only day of the year you can go see all them people. You know what I'm saying?
If other artists wanted to maybe collab or do features, how should they contact you?
Just reach out to me through inbox or something, DM. I definitely fuck with you. I hit back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm definitely doing a lot of collabs now. I do features or whatever.
What you think about the underground music scene today in St. Louis?
It's shitty as fuck. There is no underground music scene. In order to have an underground music scene, you gotta have a St. Louis Roxy or something. You gotta have somewhere you know you going on a Sunday night or Friday night and you finna see the best in this fucking city and the city gonna be behind it and that motherfucker gonna be packed like Purple Rain and all that shit. We ain't got none of that, bro. That's dead around this motherfucker. But we do got some good ass underground artists that's breaking out. Shout out to Sexy Red. I keep shouting her out because motherfuckers, she get a whole bunch of hate. And to me, her momentum is not bigger, but just as big as Nelly's was.
I mean, she was just
Especially at a time when you ain't got no record labels for real or nothing. She doing all this shit, you know what I'm saying, from the mud. And she got the world rocking.
She just got that what was that #1 song for that?
Yeah, the #1 song in 2024.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So that was major.
Yeah, that was definitely
Sexy
major.
Red on that. Oh, yes, sir.
It's a lot of shit cracking around here, man. It's just, I just feel like if you stay in St. Louis with it, you ain't gonna get where you trying to go. This is not a city you can jump on the bus and go to Universal Records on 4th Street some damn where. This is not that place. I mean, my thing for 2024 is the life I've lived here and the stories I gotta tell that shit, but we don't get the fuck out of here. The people who need to know it exists, we need to let them know it exists. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe we can have a 314 Friday or underground scene in this motherfucker without somebody getting their head blew off or blah blah. Or this little rap group want to kill this little rap group. That shit's so different now, bro.
Yeah.
Super different.
Different it is. So yes, sir, man. We definitely appreciate you sitting down, chopping it up with us, man. Hopefully we can get you back again on the show.
Oh, definitely, you don't get me back. You gotta get me back when you gotta see that success, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ain't no use to just having this interview. This shit gonna be successful.
I truly
Come
believe
back 90 days later, you gonna see something. You know what I'm saying?
and I truly believe that, brother. I truly believe that.
Definitely.
So I want to wish you luck, man, and much success. You know,
Appreciate
with
it.
Flatline
Likewise,
Records,
bro.
man. And anything that we can do over here on the arts, man, we're willing to do it. Whether if it's just something as simple as sharing a post.
Cool.
You know, we
I
don't
appreciate
mind
the love,
that.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's all rappers need is support.
exactly.
That's all the motherfuckers need is some support, bro.
We here, man. We talked to him. We definitely appreciate you again. Thank you, man, to the legend Kenny Knox.
The motherfucking
You know, if
Knox.
y'all don't know who he is, man, y'all go look him up, check it out. Cause you gotta know where you come from and know where you going. And that's to all you young artists you did. And Flatline Records have been around, you know, stamped and approved.
Y'all must know I always been a fan of the Knox. You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely. And that's why this shit gonna work so good. It's hard to find a motherfucker that appreciates what you do. He appreciates the music, so it's all love, bro.
Yes,
But yeah.
If
Fuck
there's
with
anything, last things you'd like to say,
fuck with me. Stay tuned. Cause I don't know what it is, man. I'm just on some bullshit when it comes to music right now. I'm just back on that bullshit. I be trying to contain myself and shit, but man,
Let loose.
shit it's got to be heard. It's got to be fucking heard, and I don't want nobody to look at me as a negative presence, but you finna feel my presence in this music shit.
That's right.
Hey, I know you. You're that guy from St. Louis. You've been shot up and you're from the ghetto and you're gangster. I love gangsters. Can I get your autograph, buddy? Please?
Yes, you can. St. Louis street music. Kenny Knox, Maple Avenue.